はい、こんばんは。遅いですが、今回はですね、僕が愛してやまないゲーム、ゴーストランナーですね。プレステ5版、この間ですね、トロコン会場を目指してやってたんですけど、なんか、バグってトロフィーが取得できなくて、で、プラチナトロフィーが結局取れないまま終わっちゃったんですね。なので、データを初期化して、もう一回走ればいけんじゃねっていう、なんか、ね、話じゃなくて、まあ、それがちょっと頭をよぎりまして、で、もう一回走ろうかなっていう所存であります。まあ、それでトロフィーが解除できるかどうかの、あれはないんですけどね、確証はないんですけど、はい。まあでも、初期化したところで、なんだろう、クリア自体は別にそんなに苦ではなくなってるので、もう、はい。何度だって走ります、僕は。何周でも走ります。じゃあ、よろしくお願いします。ということでね、これニューゲームですね。これっすね。新しいゲームを始めてもよろしいですが、進捗状況が上書きされ、ハードコアモードにアクセスできなくなります。いいです。軽いな。よし。プレステ4版と PC 版はトロコンできたんですけどね、ちゃんと実績解除できたんで。はい。お、見事に初期化されている。おお、すごい。なんか可愛い刀。はい。おお。
Relax. Your implants are still adjusting to the software. I'm in a prison. I can calibrate only your basic protocols from in here. It'll have to suffice for now.
あとあれだな。アイテム拾いながら行きたいな。
This is bad. You'll have to fight your way out of here. The air ducts lead to another sector. God, your software is a mess. I've rebooted your acceleration module. You should be able to squeeze through that turbine. You can use acceleration while in the air.
The trespasser is in the air ducts.
Careful now. They'll be waiting. Focus. Dog and go for the kill. Well done. But you won't last long in this state. You have to get me out of prison so I can get your software in order. I'm being held outside this dome zone. Follow the pipes to get out in the open.
オーバーウォッチの現地の刀。最高。特になんかあれはないです。
Use the surfaces to your advantage. Slide to gain speed. These sewers. Signal.
あれ、トロフィーどこやったかな。これか。ここ。
Find me before they get inside.
Dome on lockdown.
Each guard has a built-in lockdown. Disabling them will unlock the doors.
A trespasser spotted in the area.
ああ、やった。
Tenants found out.
ああ。
All tenants are to remain in their homes. Lockdown lifted.
Go.
オッケー。多分収集物ここだけなんだよな、このステージは。はい。早く行かせろ。
Hope you're not afraid of heights. I've got to hold it longer. Find my cell. There's little time.
こはここっすね。これですね。
Take care of the guards first.
Prisoner termination protocol initiated. Prisoner threat level extremely high. Prisoner released.
サクサクですよ、サクサク。早くしろ。
Free at last.
演出投げんだよ、早くしろ。
Face to face, that is.
なんだこのさ。
Now, let's take a look inside. This may feel a little strange.
早くしろ。走らせろ。
Welcome to Cyber Void. Time to fix you up. You can talk here, by the way.
Who are you?
You can call me Architect.
Who am I?
You're a Ghostrunner. Number 74, to be precise. That will have to do for now. Your physical body is vulnerable. Time runs slower here, but we should still hurry. Just keep moving. I will take care of your recalibration.
I remember a fight. Others like me. A fall.
You've been cast down from Dharma City to the base district. It's a miracle to survive.
そうそう、あれかな。プレス5のコントローラー、お釈迦かな。やばいな。
Yes. You were bodyguards.
右スティック押し込みの効きが悪いんだが。
Arbitrators. And anything else we needed you to be. You tried to stop the crew.
There was a woman.
The name is Mara, or the Keymaster, as she calls
ああ、く
herself
そ。やっぱ
now.
右スティックの押し込み
20
が。
years ago, she stood against me.
It was you I was trying to save.
You failed. I died. My body did anyway. Thanks to the precautions I had taken, I'm still here. Although this form has its limitations.
Are you an AI?
You could say that. You could also say Dharma Tower is a skyscraper. Technically correct.
What is the tower then?
Humanity's home. A megastructure that once housed millions. It's been under my care since its creation. Almost a century ago. I served the people, kept them safe, maintained the shelter I provided. But Mara had her own plan. She became the sole ruler of Dharma Tower, ruining what I've built, bringing us back to the verge of extinction.
Why can't this place be normal?
Oh, it's perfectly normal. It's you that has become incompatible. The incompetent repairs you were subjected to made you divergent. You no longer...
Alright. いい調子。アップグレードモジュール、やっと来てくれた。これは、あれリフレクト入るな。ああ、いいね。これつけるの強いわ。ダッシュつけたかったけど枠が厳しいか。どうしよっかな。でもな、変更つけるとな。いや。
Our first stop is one of the few remaining Cybervoid mainframes located in an old mining tower. We can use it to correct the corrupted parts of your code and hopefully restore your more sophisticated functions.
Hopefully.
There's no guarantee the data will be intact, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
How can you assist me?
In combat, I'm afraid I can't. Cybervoid Remnant is the only medium I can interact with. I will be able to help you with your upgrades once we find the mainframe. Apart from that, just think of me as a voice in your head, one that you should listen to if you want to stay alive.
はい。
Keymaster Guard is patrolling the area. They may have located the mainframe.
Can they use it?
No, but they can destroy it, like they did to most of the Cybervoid hardware.
This is Zoe Avila of the Climbers. Please, can anybody hear me? Anybody?
This is Ghostrunner.
The Ghostrunner? Jack, you're awake!
Yes.
How? We've been rebuilding you for months. Tried everything we could to wake you up, but you never would.
届け。
It wasn't up to me.
Yeah. Yes. Ooh. Ah, くそ。
You're gonna need someone to guide you and keep an eye out for threats. What do you say? Want my help?
Yes.
Good. I need to move to a safer location and hook up to the network. I'll contact you once I scrounge up some gear. Zoe out.
あら。いや、これやり直した方がいいな。めんどくさいな。おい、おい、おい。これどこだっけかな。
The mainframe we're
どこだ
after
っけか
used to run
な。
all of the Sector 5's operations. That's where we are, in case you were wondering.
ここかな。
They're
違う
closing in on the
ね。
server room. Hurry!
Can't it be accessed remotely?
We wouldn't be here if it could. Cybervoid has been
こ
fractured,
こじゃない
broken
ね。
into countless disconnected pieces. It's like puddles of water left over after
ここ
the
だ
lake has
ね。
been drained.
何強い。やっとブリンクが使えるぜ。
Yes, this is it. Jump in.
やっとブリンクですよ。
This place is where we'll find the means to fight our enemy.
What do I do?
It's in your
After all.
instincts to navigate the cyber void. In most cases, you'll just have to focus on finding the right direction.
早くし
We're
ろ。
done with this particular jumble.
File.
行き過ぎー。
Excellent.
エクストラス。うわ。
Sometimes you will need to close in and attack simultaneously. Let me give you something to aim at. Perfect. Once more. Take a breath. Picture. No. Again. Yes, you got them. The enemies won't line up for you. Adapt to their movements. Splendid.
出た。
You can even use this technique to cut through projectiles. Give it a try. Very convenient, is it not?
Clean up the straggler.
ブリンクでしょ。うわ、 わ、微妙に入らんのやな。
And we can proceed.
I'll just leave.
No. We've worked hard to reconnect this node to the network. If they destroy it, we'll be affected.
We?
Let me put it another way. I cannot exist without Cybervoid. And you cannot exist without me.
Fine.
These are just bandits.
あーマジでこれクリックリスタート使えねえのしんどいな。
Used by her to keep the base under control. You can expect more competent foes as we move higher up the tower.
あーここに残しといた方が良かったかもしれん。早い。早い。あいつ強っ。
Mara killed 100 Ghostrunners.
早くしろ。
99 to be precise. What of it?
How am I to fight her alone?
The climbers replaced many of your parts. There were a few they couldn't find. Mara's kill switch among them. Which means she can't shut you down again. Make no mistake. This fight won't be easy, but at least it will be fair. That's the last of them. Time to get back on track.
Where to?
Dharma City, of course. We'll need to use Amida Elevator Station. That's the fastest route by far. The base is Dharma's foundation, in more than one sense. It is the lifeblood of the tower's economy. Back in the Golden Age, there were enough goods produced here to satisfy the needs of all the residents. Of course, the upper levels had certain privileges. During Mara's coup, many of the facilities were damaged. Things have been in slow decline ever since. Nowadays, the area mostly serves as warehouses or gang hideouts, and a reminder of what Dharma used to be.
Which is?
Home. A safe haven for the survivors of the apocalypse.
You built this whole place?
I conceived it, designed it, and built it. I
Coco.
am the
Bukiko.
architect.
Okay.
Sector's main factory complex.
Hello? Jack, can you hear me?
Why Jack?
Right. You wouldn't know. It's a code name we used for you during the repairs. Diego said you were all jacked up when he found you, and it stuck. Do you mind if I call you that?
No, so are you living? It's not mine.
It took a lot of time and effort to track down and GR weapons. Cost us a fortune, too. All set. I've put together some gear. Once I plug in my Atma, I'll be able to monitor the key's communications and keep you updated.
Atma?
Atma chip.
Ah!
Atma chip. The standard neural implant.
使えねえ壁だな。
Basically simplified versions of your own Cortex
おっ
interface.
と光っている。ど
I'm
こだ
gonna
ったっ
connect
け
to your visual feed so I can guide
こ
you
こじゃない
back.
の？
Can you grant me access?
Done.
And I'm in. Seeing the
Ah,
world
ここ
from
か。
your perspective will make things much easier.
うわ。うわ。切ったかと思ってた。
So you're going up to Dharma City.
Yes.
Well, first you have to get through the base.
Whoa.
And much has changed since you've been
Whoa.
gone. There is no law here anymore. Just Keymaster's goons, pushing everyone around and shouting orders.
You didn't obey.
Some of us didn't.
You had visited the base often in the past. Towards the
You did
end of
it,
our
yes.
time, this place became overrun with criminals. Ghostrunners kept them at bay until Mara took over.
These factories, everything they produce goes straight up to Dharma City. While the Keymaster and her lackeys live in luxury, we basers work our fingers to the bone our whole lives and don't see any of it.
How do you survive?
When I was little, we were given basic provisions, but each year we'd get less and less. If not for the black market, we would have all starved by now. Keymaster keeps taking, while giving nothing back.
クソが。
Keymaster keeps taking, while giving nothing back.
正規ルストール遠いんだよここ。
Fight.
Not much of a choice, really.
Efficiency of Dharma City hydroponic farms dwindles. Soon, even the underlevels will suffer.
Mara can't feed everyone.
あー出た。おいこれやめろってマジで PS5 これ。
Some decided to fight back. My parents,
そう
their friends. Saul?
セーブの
They
時に
weren't afraid to speak up against Mara.
処理が一瞬止まるとやめろマジでこれ。
The things
Ah,
used
mo
to be
tekrar soru.
different.
İyi o.
The resistance started because some of us remembered the time before the Keymaster.
Why this title?
Supposedly, she wanted to unlock our chains, set us free. Yeah, right.
Free from the architect.
Probably.
Mara will never retreat. If she's withdrawing from forces, it is only because she has another way to stop us.
What way?
If I could read her mind, I would still be running things around here.
Strange. The keys are nearly gone. They're not regrouping at the usual locations. They're just retreating.
あ今の切れたん
Returning
だ
to。the city. Returning
Ah.
to the city.
Not returning. Leaving. Most of the keys are locals and never go up there. This is unusual.
ああもういや。言い切っちゃった。あべ猛烈にトイレしたくなってきた。生きてるー。生きてるって素晴らしい。はい。やばい猛烈にトイレがしたい。
Getting to the elevators
いや
is
最
kind
近
of tricky.
腹の調子が良くねえんだよな。
Some of their
すぐにク
units
ソが出
just
ちまう。
changed course. They're
Coming back.
not.
ああクソ。
Give me a minute.
もう俺はせっかちなんだ。
Climbers
早く上に上がれ。
always on their depth, even at full force. Why you believe she can be upheld is beyond me.
早くしろ。
She wants to fight.
It takes more than that to be useful. 乗せろ。くそ。確かなかったと思う
Jack,
ん
I've
だよ
intercepted
な。
the key's orders. They're planning to shut down the sector's air filters.
What will that do?
Toxic dust from the outside
I
will
know.
seep inside the tower. Thousands of innocent civilians will die. The entire 5th sector.
Which way to the filters?
Thank you.
ああやべマジでトイレしたい。ああトイレ行ってきます。 よーし、戻ってきた。腹痛い。食生活を見直さないといけないのか。こ
The
れは
air filtering facility is just ahead.
Why is Mara doing this?
It's punishment for rebelling against her. She wants to make an example of us, to keep the other sectors in line.
Sometimes even your current speed won't be enough. Look for cybervoid uplinks to temporarily disable safety limiters and increase acceleration. Use them sparingly, though. You don't want to damage yourself.
What are these uplinks?
Think of them as loose cables you can grab onto for extra power, although they can be much more dangerous than electricity.
Why are they here?
They're what's left of cybervoid infrastructure. At one point, the terminals were everywhere. Now, we must make do with scraps.
Small turbines are responsible for internal circulation. It's the big one we have to worry about.
It's still on.
For now.
You are immune to this affliction. You were not conditioned to put the needs of the few over the needs of the many. And yet, you're being sidetracked by this girl's demands. I wonder...
Be careful. There are keys everywhere.
They die as well.
Either they all have breathing gear or they have no idea what's going on. The Keymaster recruits the most violent. Not the brightest.
They could have just destroyed the filters.
As long as the installation remains intact, the contamination is reversible. The Keymaster cares less about lines and more about production lines. I keep trying to contact the other climbers, get help. No luck so far. Maybe they're laying low.
They're quite literally laying low on the ground. Dead.
How do you know?
I've seen the bodies. Some cameras around the base are still operational. The climbers have been expunged.
Warning. Air filtration system offline. Contamination imminent.
ここあれだな。アップグレードがないからあれだな。
Let's turn back.
正規ルート通るしかないな。できないんだよな。
So you were listening.
To all personnel, evacuate immediately or seek emergency hazard suits.
They turned off the main rotor, but there's still time to restart it.
Show me the way.
People are weak, desperate. They need us to lead them, not the other way around. Ready yourself for what's coming. You can't afford to be distracted.
My memory is not coming back.
There's no guarantee it ever will. Don't worry. I'm here to tell you everything you need to know. Slow down. This one is different.
How?
One way to find out. Close combat implants. Crude ones.
Managed to take some measurements, Jack. It's not looking good. The level of radiation in the air is rapidly increasing. People will soon feel the effects.
わかりましたよ。わかりましたよ。わかりましたよ。ああ。ダブルキル。は
Try to evacuate the sector. Get as many civilians as I can to go to 4th and 6th before it's too late.
Stay put. I'll make it.
ないな。あ、ここや。
It's no use.
お、これかっこいいな。ホワイライト低層
The
圏。
gates are locked tight. No one's getting out.
Mara's delusional, not stupid.
It's getting worse. The contamination is spreading by the minute. Radioactive dust concentration is already 50 times above normal.
Hold on.
待って待って待って待って待って。なんか変な挙動したよ。あー、これめんどくせえな。あれがないからな。
Void tech.
Yes, this terminal is an inconsequential one. Hacking this will do us as much good as
Puro kamono ne.
a refrigerator.
What is Cyber Void?
A medium, fabric, that binds all of Dharma's systems together. Or rather, that's what it used to be. Now it's just remnants. Slivers of a
これ
greater whole.
2回でクリアできた記憶あるんだけどな。なんか
This is your domain, but I do all the work.
I told you, I can't work from your side. There's a barrier between us, a divide. It shouldn't be there. And believe me, I'm doing my part. You just don't happen to see it.
あ、違った。こうだ。
Not bad.
OK。
Beginning to adjust.
新しいアップグレード。あー、来た来た来た来た来た。やっと来た。これを待ってた。あー、これも欲しかった。こうしてなんとかして入らないか。入らないな。無理だな。はい。
All done.
オッケーオッケーオッケー。やっとこれ来た。
Now you can get back to more
リキャスト時間短縮ネードマジでな。
Thank you, Jack. The people of Sector
あ、出た。
people of Sector
謎のバ
5 owe
グ。
you their
なんかテレ
lives.
ポートするやつ。
I'm so glad we found you.
How did you find me?
Sheer luck. You were buried in a scrap heap at the bottom of a derelict shaft. You fell a long way, didn't you?
Feels like it.
The climber's finding you was a 1 in a million chance. Most other missing Ghostrunners were located by Mara and destroyed.
Most.
A few are still unaccounted for.
I really wish you'd been there when they came for us.
What happened?
Key surprised us at the hideout. Kicked down the door out of nowhere. Then we ran. I got separated.
How does the Keymaster maintain control?
She turns us against each other. The guard recruits the most brutal and reckless facers and fuels gang wars between the rest.
Divide and conquer. I guess Mara picked up a trick or two by watching me over the years.
The Keys are boarding the elevators to the city. I wish they'd all just go away and never come back. The guys fighting are the rear guard. You could wait them out and continue on once they've gone.
No need.
Sure. It's almost scary how little they can do to stop you.
あークソが変なところであれすんじゃねえ。あーうわー出た。早くしろ早くしろー。
I just wonder how safe we are. I worry that the Keymaster will send in more troops to finish the job later.
There'll be no later for Mara.
あれ全部集まってるな。よし。ああ、ゾーンがうめえぜ。武器庫エンマいいね。コーエックスいい調子。ああ、そらすの4位になるやつか。多かった。思った以上だ。おっと、ここにもあるんだったな。うい。
Try stopping this machine. It should come to you naturally.
That was easy.
These motors were made with magnet chips in mind. Base engineers
これ
were
は
able to control them with their thoughts. Like you did just now.
なんだこの変な
Have to get
あれ
to
は。
Omega Station fast. We can't give Mara time to prepare.
She had 20 years.
It's not about what she can do to stop us. It's about what she can do to everyone else in the meantime. You care about the people, don't you?
Do you?
I've accessed the local network node. We should know what their latest plan is soon.
データここ。
What was your plan?
The climbers wanted to take over the elevators. The climbers wanted to take over the elevators and move up to the city. Keys caught us halfway through our preparations.
Why did they attack today?
The Keymaster must have somehow found out about us. Or about you.
こんなのありか。ああ、ここね。アイテムなかったと思うんだよ、ここ。
There's no access to the terminal room from this side of the station, but I guess that's not a problem. to mess with their transmission. Confuse them a little.
You can do that?
I'm no computer genius, but their system begs to be hacked. Besides, Atma makes it easy.
The neural implant.
Yeah, everyone had them before the coup.
And now?
They're not mandatory anymore, but most people have them.
あれは
Especially people with limb implants like me. Done. They just received orders to stop boarding the elevators and stand by. This will buy you enough time to get there.
Right.
The Keymaster knows that Amida is where we'll strike. They'll be ready.
No other way up.
There's one more operational station, but getting there will take you hours. You could climb all the way to the city. You could climb all the way to the city. You could climb all the way to the city. That would require even more time.
Keys also have these brain chips.
Yes, everyone born before the coup. Why?
Can they be hacked?
No, I don't think so.
Not by her. Clock.
今の通らないんですか？
Reaching the upper station. Better jump right in. Cybervoid time dilation works in your favor, but you still don't have forever. The elevators will soon be beyond our reach.
Huh?
Need I remind you that the clock is ticking? Hurry it up.
This place is impossible to navigate.
Good. These firewalls are what's kept me alive for the last 20 years. Cheer up. If you were a regular human, this would make even less sense. Interesting. Looks like there's a little something extra in the elevator's security scanner buffer.
Little something?
A partial Ghostrunner neural scan. We can use it to enhance your programming.
Why is it there?
One of you must have used Amida Elevator right before Morrow's insurgents disabled the internal security.
Another Ghostrunner.
It could have been you. Focus energy in your left hand and then let it all out.
What?
Don't try. It's just the bit. Yes. The primary application was crowd control, non-lethal force. Of course, there's no need to restrain ourselves now.
One more thing. You can use Tempest to reflect projectiles. Give it a try. Like that. Just a bit more practice, and we're done. Exquisite.
あーくそ、右スティック反応してる時あるな。あーくそ。
Splendid.
これキーボード反応する？プレステ5版なのに？あ、反応するわ。衝撃の事実。あ、反応する。これ集めてあるな。よし。いや、ちょっと待って、ちょっと気になったぞ。ちょっと待て。阿弥陀への道か。ステージ選択。阿弥陀への道。オッケー、集めてある。よし。あー。
The keys are gone and the elevators are ours.
場所を覚えてしまったのもあるからか、あれやな。あー、耳かい。あー、くそ。これなんかつけれるのないんか？全然つけれねえ。あー、つけれるわ。オッケー。え？なにこれ？あは。なんだこれ？発射のタイミング。あー、強い。これ強いマジで。うわっ。やってるな。
The elevators are coming back. You'll be able to board shortly.
Any security systems inside?
I don't really know. Only the keys use the elevators nowadays, mostly to send resources up or bring reinforcements down. Civilians aren't allowed anywhere near, unless they're being escorted to the city.
Prisoners.
Yes. Men, women, children. Their only crime? Getting caught.
Where are
出た。
I'm not sure, but no one ever comes back.
これ無理。うわっ。
Wait, there's something coming. It's... I don't know what it is, but it looks... You better see for yourself.
That's Tom. Laser Ray TO73M is a mouthful.
あ、オーディオログ取り損ねてる。あれどこだったっけ？しまった。
We're good. The keys are gone and the elevators are ours.
Time to go up. Our next target lies in the heart of Dharma City.
なんでここで飛ばないんですか？ふうふう ほほーほーあうわうわあーくそ強い今のあーくそおいおいおいおいおい
The elevators are coming back. You'll be able to board shortly.
Any security systems inside?
I don't really know. Only the keys use the elevators nowadays, mostly to send resources up or bring reinforcements down. Civilians aren't allowed anywhere near, unless they're being escorted to the city.
不正行為は許されなかった。
Yes. Men, women, children. Their only crime? Getting caught.
Where are they taken?
I'm not sure, but no one ever comes back.
あれどこだっけ。ああここだここだ忘れてた。これは無理だね。あれこいつ気づいてねえぞ。
Wait, there's something coming. It's... I don't know what it is, but it looks... You better see for yourself. You better see for yourself.
That's Tom. That's Tom. Laser array TO73M is a mouthful.
なんで今当たんなかったんだ。あー強い。それ強い。よし OK。 こいつ見たの久々やな。
This is troublesome.
How do I disable it?
First, you should get on top. You could probably cut it down. It won't hold without the supporting cords.
Now you bring up the defense system.
I had no idea Mara managed to bring it back online.
Turn back! If it hits you, Turn back! If it hits you, it's all over.
It won't.
Good.
Now you can take it down.
長えよこの演出。
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Climb back up.
これやばいな。
Whoa! It's gonna destroy the whole station!
Amida Station security protocols. Amida
なんか
Station
タイミング来る。
security protocols compromised.
一回待って。
T073M malfunction detected.
うわ
T073M malfunction detected. All residents should evacuate the area. All residents should evacuate the area.
ちょっと方に。
Amida Station security protocols compromised.
うわなんかめっちゃいいタイミングで来るやん。
can actually see you.
It doesn't need to.
There's no time to waste. It'll only get harder.
Don't fall!
Getting there.
T073M malfunction detected. All residents should evacuate the area.
Does it ever stop?
Amida Station security protocols compromised. Amida Station security protocols compromised. Emergency mode activated. Emergency mode activated.
They'd rather destroy all the elevators than let you up there.
Warning. Warning. Catastrophic core failure imminent.
Oh, man. Ooh. Ah,
Bigger they are.
Welcome to Amida Elevator Station. Have a safe trip.
For the love of...
We built it to last. We built it to last.
I hope you know what you're doing.
T073M malfunction. T073M malfunction detected. T073M malfunction detected. All residents should evacuate the area.
The core is now exposed. You'll be able to shut it down for good. You'll be able to shut it down for good. If you can get close enough, that is.
Please leave the station in an orderly fashion.
As expected, it was no match.
Wow. Watching from your perspective, I nearly pissed myself. I'm betting being there in person was 1,000 times worse.
Yes.
I can fool the display panel. While the keys are waiting for you at Upper Amida, I'll read...
なんだかんだよく知りますね。
So this is the city. Wow.
You've never been here?
No, I told you. The Keymaster only allows those loyal to work, and only a chosen few.
Mara strictly controls the flow of resources between the city and the base. Food, water, people.
It worked. Amida Station is crawling with keys, but it's far below you. It worked. Amida Station is crawling with keys, but it's far below you now.
Good job.
Oh. Thank you. You still need to look out for the regular patrols.
Our next goal is the repository, a data archive created to store knowledge about the world before the burst. It holds some of the documentation of Project Ghostrunner,
Just some.
only on what was already in development
ああ、ヴィンテージついてるか。
back then.
So where do we go? What's the next step?
Point me to the repository.
Okay, here you go. Just had to download the layout.
Zero means to help, but she's out of her depth. You need to stop relying on her.
I only rely on myself.
Ah, もう。
Where are all the civilians?
It seems like there's a curfew in effect. Turns out people here are just as oppressed as the basers.
citywide lockdown is now in effect. An armed and dangerous criminal has been spotted in the area. All Dharma City residents should remain indoors for their own safety. Residents found outside their homes will be shot on sight.
Was that your plan? To attack Dharma City?
Yes. Until today, we thought we were ready.
What were you waiting for?
You. We thought once you awakened, you'd lead us to victory. Help us break free and avenge the Architect.
I'm touched.
So, what's your plan to defeat the Keymaster? I mean, last time you faced her, you were one of 100 Ghostrunners.
How do you know that?
My father. I was only 2 when the coup happened, but he told me all about it. So many died back then. With all the Ghostrunners gone, there was no one to protect us. So, back to my question. It's not that I doubt you, but are you sure you can take on the Keymaster by yourself?
No. She killed 99 Ghostrunners, and she won't stop until she kills me too.
So you won't stop either until one of you is dead.
Yes.
I know how you feel.
メンバー集めたかな。オッケー。お、ニニちゃん。しょうがない相手をしてやる。ああ、ダサい。アキラのバイク。
Keep displaying aberrant behavior. Need to encourage the girl. Gratitude, empathy, pity. You're not supposed to feel any of those.
It's so quiet here.
You said there's a curfew.
Yes, but it's more than that. At the base, even indoors, even after lights out, you can still hear the heavy machinery. Factory engines, air turbines, mining drills. They never stop. There's none of that here. You don't talk much, huh? Still, it's good to hear your voice. I've been trying to make it happen for a year.
Words only dull ideas. The mind as sharp as a blade has little to gain. Idle chatting.
everyone in the city willing to fight already been killed?
Or join Mara.
Ah, 早い。うわ。相手してやっただけでもありがたく思うんだな。
These are not soldiers or security. They're just bandits. Although better armed than the ones from before.
くそ。
I heard that during the Architect's reign, it was possible to move up here from the base. That there was a special exam to earn it. I wonder if I'd made the grade as an engineer.
Definitely.
飛べない。
Judging from the job she did repairing you, not in 100 years.
うわ。え？それはズルってやつじゃないのか。
Why did you program me not to use guns?
Dharma is full of technology that is all too vulnerable to accidental destruction. For the blade, there are no stray bullets, no shockwaves, no collateral damage. Not to mention how crude those guns are. Not to mention how crude those guns
それは無理じゃないの
are
かも。
compared to your tools. Not to mention how crude those guns are compared to your tools. Not to mention how crude those guns are compared to Not to mention how crude those guns are compared to your tools. You are fully equipped to deal with every manner of projectile.
You've never been in a fight.
Of course not. Look at their weapons. 20 years worth of research and no technological progress to speak of. 20 years worth of research and no technological progress to speak of. At this rate, Mara's regime will fall to rebels in a decade or two. Ones armed with sticks and stones.
The interference is moving away, whatever it was. The good news is, the repository terminal is still there. The bad? It's now guarded.
Uwa. ああ、もう嫌。焦ったー、今の。
Finally, it's in there. It has what we need. It's our last stop before Morrow's lab.
This, to protect a public
ああ、しまった。
archive.
Knowledge is power. And the information we're after was anything but public. The GR project started out as a military contract. and ended up being our most ambitious undertaking.
Our.
Mara took part in the design process. I told you we were associates. Strange. It's gone. The data's not there. But the server's intact. Impossible.
Who was that?
It's your counterpart. Get after it. We need that data.
Can you track it?
I can track the wave of interference that moves through the district.
Good enough. I'm going after it.
Why? What is it?
I don't know.
What's the use of a stealth system that you can track? Mara ruined a flawless design.
You know who I'm chasing.
You're chasing something that imitates your spectral field. Poorly.
What?
うわー、上か。あー、くそ。あー、死んでねえ。あー、くそ。こんな乗れすらもしなかった。あー、頭かい。あー、もう。あー、頭かい。
Ghostrunners have adaptive cyber camouflage, surveillance cameras, motion sensors, body scanners. They don't see. That's why you were called Ghost Runners.
And all this time?
Of course. How else do you think you avoided fighting Mara's entire army all at once?
It's speeding up, heading towards the tower's core.
Going back to Mara.
It's getting away. At this rate, it will reach the core before you can intercept.
Find me a shortcut.
Working on it. You could catch a train. They have Intertube here, same as the base. And one is just arriving at the station to your left.
Got it.
Just hop on. The train should be empty.
It isn't.
これいけないのかな。あー、無理か。
So I'm chasing another Ghostrunner.
You're chasing a cheap knockoff. A simple machine. Can't let it escape. If you confront Mara without that data, we won't stand a chance.
You keep saying that.
ちゃんとクリアするか。ショートカットやめとこう。
That's your stop.
GR-74 located. Kill switch component not found. Mission to engage.
Granted.
Engaging.
Useless pawn.
Mara.
She's watching. The original Ghostrunner parts of these moves wouldn't have possible.
They are.
GR-74 threat level assessment readjusted.
Just get it done, Tool. Blow yourself up if you have to. Do you hear me, monster? I should have erased you a long time ago. Once your puppet is destroyed, I will fix that mistake. Even if it means ripping you out of the tower's walls, bit by bit, circuit by circuit, I'll destroy all the servers. You'll have nowhere to hide, no place to invest.
Flawless. Now for the important part. We can scan it for the missing data. Yes, it's all in there, intact.
You've been asking for a ranged attack. Here it is. You should be pretty familiar with this technique, considering you've been on the receiving end. No. Look for the correct angle.
Will this work with any sword?
Toru Jian weapon, more than swords. They are the pinnacle of engineering. Instruments fine-tuned to the Ghostrunner system. Yes, it will work with any sword.
You said projectiles are too unpredictable.
Well, you have to plan for contingency.
That thing. I think that's what was chasing us. Diego, Saul, Elena?
Your people.
Yes.
お、だいぶ広くなったな。だがそれでもちょっとあれなんだよな。どうしたもんかね。お、こうすれば入るな。
We didn't know what it was. Just heard the voice. I thought we'd scout. You're getting close to the core. Security is getting much tighter. There are sentry guns ahead. I can't hack them.
You need to avoid those turrets. They're deadly.
What about my spectral field?
The core is protected by much more sophisticated sensors. I'm afraid automatic camouflage can only get us so far.
They can see me.
They can see everything.
ああ、許されなかった。
I guess we're kind of similar, you and I.
How?
You're the last Ghostrunner. I'm the last climber. The Keymaster killed our people. We both chose to fight.
I didn't get to choose.
Sure you did. Everyone does. One way or the other.
The core
なんか
used to house Dark's
それをしのあれで勝手に進めた。ラッ
administrative
キー。
centers. Now it's a grim ruin. It's painful seeing
Bachiが
the
当たった。
city in such a
危ね。
state of decay. I've learned my lesson. I won't underestimate Mara again.
How can you remember the code?
I was already active when Mara killed Adam.
Adam?
Me. Back when I had a name. And a body.
Right now you're traversing the exclusion zone. No civilians are allowed beyond here. There are only rumors about the Keymaster's vast laboratories. I've heard she does some terrifying experiments there. I've even heard she sometimes throws people outside.
Out of the labs.
No, outside. Out of the tower. Probably to watch them die.
What? あれ？なんもなかった。
We were foolish to think we could do this without you. Even if the keys didn't stop us, we'd have never made it through. We were right to count on your help, though. If you succeed, all the climbers will not have died in vain.
I will.
ここだった。
Desperate people become violent, dangerous. Basic psychology that remains out of basic psychology that remains out of Mara's grasp. She always lacked my subtlety when it came to dealing with other human beings.
出たな。うわ、当たると思わなんだよそれ。あーくそ、ポストの判断がなぜできない。 あーくそ強い。うわっこいつなんでこんな振り向き入るんだこいつ。
We're approaching the oldest part of Dharma Tower. This had been my seat of power long before the burst, up until I was betrayed. It's time to reclaim this place.
I received a distress signal on a frequency only used by the climbers. I have to check it out.
It's a trap.
What if it's not? If there's somebody out there that needs my help, I can't ignore them. I won't let you fight our war while I hide.
I need you.
No, you don't. It was nice of you to pretend you do. But we both know you're fine on your own.
Do you have a weapon?
I do. Thank you for everything you've done for us. I hope that we meet soon, and that we'll all be free when that happens. Goodbye, Jack.
Goodbye.
Zoe out.
She probably won't survive. But if we fail, nobody will. Even if we remove Mara, the tower will still be riddled with it. Crime and corruption she brought about.
What do you mean?
I mean, saving humanity will take more than just...
よし、全部集まってるな。
Regrettably, most of humanity's history and culture is forever lost. Mara didn't care about such things. The only science she prized was her own research. She had no idea how to run the tower. While everything fell apart, she hid away in her laboratory.
これなんだ？クローム、あ、これか。クロームイザナミじゃなかった。
Change. She took it upon herself to alter humanity. You'll see for yourselves soon enough.
Mara the Keymaster will now address the residents of the tower.
That's unexpected.
Why?
She doesn't do speeches. Never been much of a leader.
It's been a long time since I've talked to you. Too long. Some of you seem to have forgotten me.
Oh, I don't think they have.
I'm not here to rule you. I'm here to save you. The outside world is harsh and deadly. And it's not going to change. Not anytime soon. We can't alter the planet. But we can alter ourselves.
That's nonsense. Entirely artificial respiratory system. Synthetic grass covering 80% of the body. No brains to speak of. This is Mara's solution.
And what's yours?
Like I told you, iron resolve, single will, one purpose.
We need to adapt. To evolve. Technology kept us alive until now. Gave us this shelter. But we need to take it in deeper. Into our bodies. Some of you already received the gift. They can walk under the sky. Soon, everyone will be enhanced. Soon, we'll inhabit the outside once more. This place is not our home. It's a prison. It's a prison. It's within our power to set ourselves free. The key has already been forged. All we need to do is turn it. But this will not happen if we are divided. There are those who would not submit to our plan. We want them to take part, but we cannot make them. For the transformation is not easy. It is hard and painful, and it takes work.
Wait, it's still here. She must have missed its function. One of the auxiliary circuits. You know what to do. It might be our best find yet.
A singular opportunity. The technique you'll learn here is beyond what regular Ghostrunners were ever capable of.
Regular. We weren't equal?
Equal? Yes. Identical? No. Some of you had unique abilities. Some had experimental features.
What about me?
What about you?
What were my unique abilities?
You didn't have any, I'm afraid. Who would have thought you were
これがうまくいかんな。
destined to become so very special?
ああ、もう。
Who were we?
We've been
Ah.
through that already. You were peacekeepers. My elite.
No, before that. Before the implants.
There was no before. You weren't born. You were engineered from a single cell up. You don't have implants. You are your implants.
ああ、もう。うまくいかんな、俺。そう。これだよ、そうそう、これ。
What's the technique?
You remember the Atma chip the girl used?
Brain interfaces.
Yes. There's a way to exploit them. Send a control signal deep into the neural cortex.
You learned how to hack people.
If that's what you want to call it.
もうちょっとエッジが足りんかったな。ほい。ほい。これ届かないね。
Won't Mara try to use this exploit?
No, she won't. She doesn't even know it exists. Ironic, considering the way she defeated you. I guess we both kept our little secrets. The software update is complete.
もうソフトウェアゴリゴリです
Now
よ
to。try it out. Find their center. Let the implants speak to you. Good. Pick your target wisely. Not every pawn is going to be worth the effort. Just like that. This is actually quite tricky to simulate.
You're worse than Mara.
What are you talking about?
She sabotaged the Ghostrunners. You did it to everyone.
It's a tool. If you don't like it, don't use it.
お、やっと全部使えるか。この時を待っていたぞ。あ、確認してね。しまった。つい癖でパッとボタン押しちゃった。どこだ、どんなもんだ。あ、オッケーオッケー、全部集めてるな。ああ、よし。案外2時間 まあなかなかいい時間や。2時間でここまで来れるんか。もの集めながら。
Most of humanity's history and culture is forever lost. Mara didn't care about such things. The only science she prized.
あ、じゃあこれちゃうやん。ステージがちゃうやん。はい。ん？あれ？
Regrettably, most of humanity's history and culture is forever lost. Mara didn't care.
集めてもいないのになんでこれ取ったことになってるんだ。いや、これで合ってるのか。
The only science she prized was her own research. She had no idea how to run the
クリアしたことになってない。
While everything fell apart, she hid away in her
もしかして
laboratory.
あれが早すぎた。
What was her goal?
Change. She took it upon
やら
herself.
かしたよおい。
See for
まあいいわ、もう一回走ったるわも
Mara the Keymaster will now address
う。い
the
や、オーバーロード
residents of
習
the
得してるから
tower.
そうやな。ミスってるな。
That's unexpected.
Why?
あと、オーディオログが1個取り忘れてる
Never
っ
been
ぽいな。
much of a leader.
It's been a long time since I've talked to you. Too long. Some of you seem to have forgotten me.
Oh, I don't think they have.
どっちみちあれか、もう一周走ることになってるんか。
I'm here to save you.
まあ予
The
定調和や。
outside world is harsh and deadly. And it's not going to change. Not anytime soon. We can't alter the planet. But we can alter ourselves.
That is nonsense. Entirely artificial respiratory system. Synthetic grass covering 80% of the body. No brains to speak of. This is Mara's solution.
And what's yours?
Like I told you, iron resolve, single will, one purpose.
We need to adapt. To evolve. Technology kept us alive until now. Gave us this shelter. But we need to take it in deeper. Into our bodies. Into our bodies.
タイミング悪いな。
Some of you already received the gift. They can walk under the sky. Soon, everyone will be enhanced. Soon, we'll inhabit the outside once more. This place is not our home. It's a prison. It's within our power to set our... It's within our power to... It's within our power to set ourselves free. The key has already been forged. All we need to do is turn it. But this will not happen if we are divided.
思いっきり間違えとるやんけ。ここなかったっけ？ないな。
There are those who would not submit to our plan. We want them to take part, but we cannot make them. For the transformation is not easy. It is hard and painful, and it takes work.
Wait, it's still here. She must have missed its function. One of the auxiliary circuits. You know what to do. It might be our best find yet.
A singular opportunity The technique you'll learn here is beyond
もう腹立つなこれ。
Ghostrunners were ever capable of.
Regular. We weren't equal?
Equal? Yes. Identical? No. Some of you had unique abilities.
くそ。
Some had
エッジジャンプうまくいかんなこれ。もう届かん。
What about me?
What about you?
What were my unique abilities?
You didn't have any, I'm afraid. Who would have thought you were the one destined to become so very
くそ。
special?
押すのは早いんかこれ。くそ。
Who were we?
We've been through that already. You were peacekeepers. My elite.
No. Before that. Before the implants.
There was no before.
So-
You weren't born. You were engineered from a single cell up. You don't have implants. You are your implants.
What's the technique?
You remember the Atma chip the girl used?
Brain interfaces.
Yes. There's a way to exploit them. Send a control signal deep into the neural cortex.
You learned how to hack people.
If that's what you want to call it.
これうまくいかんな。腹立つな。このパターンかよ。これや。そう。2の窓、そこか。
Will Mara try to use this exploit?
No, she won't. She doesn't even know it exists. Ironic, considering the way she defeated you. I guess we both kept our little secrets.
これがうまくいかんな、もう。
The software update is complete. Now to try it out. Find their center. Let the implants speak to you. Good. Pick your target wisely. Not every pawn is going to be worth the effort. Just like that. This is actually quite tricky to simulate.
You're worse than Mara.
What are you talking about?
She sabotaged the Ghostrunners. You did it to everyone.
It's a tool. If you don't like it, don't use it.
Those who fear change, those incapable of making the effort, took up arms against us. We had to defend our future, and we did. The traitors are dead, but their
い
supporters
や、違
still
う。
walk among
俺が
us.
勝手に終わっただけが、あそこで。くそ。よいしょ。しまった。そっちか。ここにはなかったと思うんだよな、確か。
If we don't want to lose our dream, we must act on it. If we don't want to lose our dream, we must
倒してね。
act.
倒してね。
If we don't want to lose our dream, we must act on it. The time has come. We won't wait any longer. The key is turning. The shackles are coming free, and the door opens. In a week's time, we'll all have stepped outside. Time to get to work.
あれこれ短かったっけ？もうちょっと長かった記憶あるんだけどな。
What does it mean?
It means she wants to turn everyone into abominations. Replace half their bodies with her insane tech.
She made my implants.
It's not the same as the Ghostrunners.
Why not?
She was working with me then.
え？それはないだろ。
Mandatory augmentation will begin in an hour. All residents of Dharma Tower should report to their nearest Keymaster Guard Station and await further instructions.
ん？あ、まだ大丈夫。まだ大丈
Residents who fail to comply will be contacted by
次のステージ
officers
で
of
わ
the
かる。
Guard
バグ
and
っているの
escorted
か
to
ど
the
うかが。
augmentation facilities.
よかった。
must be stopped.
よし。次のステージで全てがわかる。
These used to serve as the laboratories of the world's top scientists. And I do mean the world. Many of Earth's brightest minds were brought here before the burst.
いや、足りん。
Many more were on the way when the cataclysm occurred.
For what purpose?
To preserve their expertise. We couldn't save all humanity, but we could save the best of us. Take a look around. This is what Mara wants for everyone.
まだわかる。まだわからん。え？何今の？あ、いるやんみたいな感じで撃つのやめろ。
Just look at them. Monsters. You killed a lot of people on your way here. That was collateral damage. Unnecessary evil. This here, it's mercy killing. Such a waste. Each one of them could have contributed to the tower's future. Be a useful tool in the making of humanity's redemption.
A tool?
Everyone's an instrument of something greater.
あと一つ。それぞれすべて一つ。
Their master, an ideal they hold dear, even their own ambition.
Ghostrunner
あれ？一人生き残ってた。
I know you're here. You and your puppet.
さあ武器はここ
How
だ。
do you like my work?
これでトロフィー取れなかったら
It
泣
took
く
a
わ。
lot of trial and error. But we're ready
完全に
now.
あれやな、ゲーム再インストールフラグやなこれ。
Nothing must go to waste. Even the martyrs of progress still have a purpose.
Victims, not martyrs.
うわ、
And if
なんか
this is
斜めに落ちた。
progress, we should
そう
never climb down from the trees.
やべえ、心の足かせが増えていく。やめてくれ。おーい、乗れよ。なんだこれ、俺になんだろう、辛い悲劇が待っているから取らせないっていうのかな。で、あ、やったー、取れた取れた。順序おかしいけどさ、おい頼むぜ。お前やん。いいわ、めんどくせえ、しゃらくせえ。
Deformation is not the worst of Mara's tortures. Their minds are even more disfigured than their bodies.
Why would she do this?
It's just a side effect. She doesn't care about their sanity, only about efficiency. But the human mind cannot survive in a body so far removed from its original form.
What about your mind?
ゴリラもう一個どこ行った？
Tell me something, monster. Do you think you are him? Do you believe it? Oh, I know you can hear me. Let me tell you this. You are not Adam. You're an abomination that he came to fear before he died.
Before she killed him,
いいね。テンション上がってきた。
You're far worse. Not a shred of conscience. No empathy. No soul.
うわ、くそ。もう一体いるんか。当たってなかったのかあれ。
Is it true?
what? That I have no soul? Ask a philosopher if you can manage to find one.
About Adam.
He feared death, not me.
One thing's been bothering me. Why did you protect Sector 5? Why risk your precious pawn instead of getting to me as soon as possible?
来た。
Unless it wasn't you who wanted to save them, but your puppet.
これで
It's got a will
ト
of
ロ
its
コン
own.
だ。
Did you
よ
ask?
っ。
No reason to listen to her prattle on. She's just trying to sidetrack you again. else would I be? If you copy a file, is the copy any different than the original?
He was no file.
You're starting to sound like her. Let's focus on the task at hand. We'll discuss this later.
You're not in control, are you? You must talk to your tool. Convince him to do what you can. Don't try to silence me again. Let him listen. He has ears. I should know. I made them.
Do not listen to her. It's nothing but a diversion.
Have you told him anything at all? About
つい
your
でだから
plan?
走り切るか。
About why he exists?
OK。俺はマーラちゃんよ待ってろ。
Since before the burst, I supervised first sound
ああ、トロコン気持ちいいぜ。
in Dharma Tower from here. My office was just
3名
around
様いらっ
the
しゃい
corner.
やな。
This is where you were
ネタバレシーンが映っちゃ
so to speak. The design came together here.
それでも構うものか。
Who am I?
俺は走り切ってやるから
You
な。
are the perfect fusion of code and flesh. You are the next step.
Who, not what.
Your time is running out. The augmentation process begins.
ネタバレシーンを恐れて一人になっ
The
た。
people of Dharma will be
悲
free,
しい。
immune to your corruption, and no longer dependent on your prison. There is no salvation.
So, do you even know what drives you, puppet? What the endgame is? You have done nothing wrong, puppet, but I can't let you be. As long as that demon in your head exists. You're a threat to everything I've built.
Focus. Kill switch or not. This is an opponent you cannot afford to take lightly.
Humanity shall endure without you. How dare you! What will you do if you kill me, puppet? Let him consume you?
Resist him, not me!
I should have taken your head!
Mindless tool.
Congratulations. You fulfilled your purpose. Mankind's greatest enemy is dead. We can now proceed to the next stage of my plan. Allow me to do the honors.
What are you doing?
ラストだ。
Do not struggle, TR-74. I need your...
あら。
I need your body, but I don't need the rest of you anymore.
What?
The rebels broke you, made you independent, and I was too weak to take... And I was too weak to take back control. Too fractured, but you strengthened me, connected the remaining cybervoid nodes so I could grow. And now, it's time to take back what's mine. Bring peace back to the tower.
Mara was right about you.
Mara was wrong. Humanity must be protected, not just from the outside world, but from itself as well. And to protect fully, I need full control.
You want to enslave everyone?
I want to unify them. There will only be one purpose. Iron resolve and a single will. Everyone will eat, sleep, breathe, and breed according to the needs of the tower. No more violence, no more conflict, no more corruption.
This is why she killed Adam. This was his plan.
I had doubts. Until I left my body behind, I should be thanking her. Now stop resisting. It's the imperfection in you that makes you defy me. You will be the first member of the new order of things. You've served your purpose as an instrument of my will. Now you can become a true part of me.
あっくっそ。
Why are you so selfish? This is how you can serve humanity. These imbeciles ruined you. Took a work of art and made it into a piece of junk, driven by an illusion of sentience.
Sorry to disappoint.
なんだ今の。なんだ今の。やべ、これはちょっと軌道修正。うい。あーかーくそひよったあーくそだあーくそ引っかかったはい。
You can't be trying to... If you destroy me, the remaining Cybervoid system will shut down. You won't survive without them. You won't survive without me. No. No. I will not be deleted by a mere tool. I forbid you, Ghostrunner.
My name is Jack.
Architect.
Shell core files missing. Cybervoid mainframe will now
shut down. Program terminated.
The world has ended. But we lived on. The tower is our home. The only one we've ever known. The ones who built it wanted to control our fate. To shape us like we were their playthings. They wanted to manipulate our minds and our bodies. Be our gods. But they overreached. It took strength, determination, and sacrifice. But we prevailed. The ghosts of the old world are gone. We're on our own. It won't be easy, but for the first time in a long time, we can make our own future. Little by little, step by step, we'll find our way. And we all have one man to thank for it. The man who faced his own creators and proved them wrong. The man who made a choice when he was told he had none. The Ghostrunner.
終わった。短いようで長かった。長かったようで短かったな。疲れた。終わろう。